just took it down. I can't see what I'm doing. All right, that's... Please tell me I can get out of this. All right, I decided to Austin power it. Hello everyone, this is Fallen Dice, and welcome to episode 69 of our Rebirth playthrough of 7 Days to Die the Purge. Got a wandering horde that was scooting by. I'm just trying to finish up what we have to do today so we can move on to the Wasteland. So, I have the two missing headlights. I'm going to pop a red tea real fast so we can quickly speed over there and bring our new vehicle. Again, this is the vehicle I plan on bringing with us to the Wasteland. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably take everything apart, and that's going to be like really the only vehicle parts I bring with me to the Wasteland. I'm not going to do like before where I tried to bring multiple different, vehicle parts. Because if this does what I think it does, I can use this as my daily driver and my purging vehicle. So this will be what we drive. Because the Wasteland is usually the worst place for vehicles. There's just so many things around there that cause it to not work, and I don't want that. Oh, doggone it!
All systems go. How may I help?
I did have a hot wire kit the first time I came here, but again, I cannot tell Droney what items I want to stay in that inventory. That is really, really frustrating. I love the extra inventory space, but it's really frustrating to not be able to lock items in there that I want to always be kept on my drone or my pet's inventory. It's a waste of time, and that frustrates me. It is what it is. So we'll go over here, we'll grab it real fast and run back. It's really anticlimactic. Like, I went through everything that I did in this last episode, get the last item, hoping to try to quickly get up there, get our vehicle, and kind of move on. Because we do have a bit of stuff that we've got to do today. And no. Doggone it. Which means we probably also didn't have these items that I brought as long as well. Alright, fine. It is what it is. All right, let's run back over there. Care less about what's going on inside there. One of the things that we have to do once I get back is I got to go through and open up all the different bags and everything, see what we have for the Rebirth stuff. Because, again, I did swap out boots. So the scavenger boots we got, so I'm still getting the full set bonus. It unlocked 2 different mod slots. Every time I find a tier 6 of these guys, it's going to open up 2 more mod slots. So this is huge. This is big. So I can actually go back and look at the items that we still have that are left that I previously wasn't able to fit in my outfit and move some stuff around. But I can add 2 full new like aura mods or whatever it is we decide. So that's awesome. I hope you have gas in you because I forgot to bring gas too. I'm just... absolutely, yeah. All right, so I can put in the extra seat, I can put in the offload lights, I can put in this vehicle saver, but not the armor or the plow mod. All right, that is what it is. All right, we have 6 fuel. All right, so let's see how well you drive in the off-roads. So I'm gonna run over these to begin with. You just hit those like they were nothing. Let's see if I can get back to our base, which is stupid, hilly, and annoying. Oh my gosh, this is handling like a dream. Oh yes. Okay, now here's the big part. Can we make it through here? There's no way our van would have made this. And we did. Not even a problem. Look at that. Okay, yep, this is going to be our Wasteland vehicle because it ran over the spikes like they were nothing, which means it's probably going to be able to run over, hopefully, all of the piles of metal and things that we find in the Wasteland. Okay, that's a tree that I just took it down. I can't see what I'm doing. All right, that's... Please tell me I can get out of this. All right, I decided to Austin power it. Of course I did. All right, we'll set you down over here. I still need to find out how much space you can actually... how much stuff we can put in here. So let's see. Let's put you back down. Okay, put all of our stuff back into you. Okay. How big is your inventory? So you're like a car inventory. You're only 9 by 9. Whereas the van is much bigger. Okay, your inventory isn't as big as I'd hoped it would be, but you still make up for it in your off-road capabilities. So we are going to stick with you. I am bringing you with. Okay, 803. All right, so we have our vehicle. It's a little later than I'd hoped it would be, but we have our vehicle. All right, let's put everything away. We did get what we were hoping for here. All right. At this point, I'm not going to add them down. When we leave, again, like the last one, the only thing that I'm going to take with me is going to be some of the turrets, just because, again, I'm limited in the way I can make SMG turrets. The rest of the stuff, though, I'll leave behind so it'll still function. So that'll go up here. All right, I'm going to go collect all of the loot and everything. And we're going to do a big unboxing. We're going to be opening a bunch of stuff. So we'll open a bunch of stuff, and then we'll see what we get, including down here. And then we'll also look at the... yeah, that's crazy. We'll also look at what we've got for sellables. We do need to make a sell run. In fact, I'm going to run down here and dump those off. But we'll also see how many weapon parts we have. Yeah, I need to do a big sell run. Huge sell run. Like, we are full. That's a lot of stuff to sell. Alright, let's open all these things. Okay, let's get rid of everything we can to start with, which was basically sellable stuff. Okay. Alright, traps, electricity. So that's going to be you guys. Ooh, I've got 1,500. Nope, save that in ammo because I will need it in the next place. I should see what I can actually craft in ammo right now. So let's see. Right now I can craft 2,000 based off of the Magnum ammo I have. That pretty much takes up all my gunpowder. No, because I'm about to not use that handgun anymore. Once I get that revolver or my Techno Geek up to 10. And the turrets are cool. I want to move on. And my next thing is going to be the... Yeah, so no, I don't think I need more of that. I already have 1,500. So no, we're not going to do that. But I will do that with this. We'll get 2,000 more of our AP 762 going. I can make more hollow point with my bullet tips, though. I can make... Nope. Alright, so let's do that. Actually, no, we'll do that over here. Okay. Also, if I come out here, what can I make with you right now? Okay. I could make 233, and then I think I'm pretty much running out of lead. Alright, that's it for AP. If I wanted to make regular, no, it's lead. So it all comes down to lead. Robotic turret ammo, same thing, lead. Okay, we get those cooking. What I may end up doing is taking all of my sellable stuff and then get in the helicopter, and we're going to go bouncing around because I would like to check out and see as many of the solar stuff as I can get. I'll probably leave what I have here as is, even though I can't fully turn all the lights on. I can turn each of the sections on, so we'll call that good. Again, this is our last full day in the Winter Biome. Okay. Let's see, weapon mods. Gosh, I need to get rid of a lot of this stuff too. Alright, fine. We're gonna need a new cell. This is gonna be all cell stuff. So it's stuff that won't fit in to where we already have stuff. Wait, actually, there's quite a few expertise bundles that we got from that. That's pretty cool. Okay, you should go up in there. Okay, did that mean you all went to here? Yes. Okay. All right. Oh, apparently we lost a couple things. We'll go shotgun. So we don't get more. Well, actually, lead probably wouldn't have been a bad thing. Oh well. Oh, and we have a little bit more gunpowder. All right. So things over here. Assault rifles is already maxed, so I can destroy you. Axes are already maxed. I can destroy you. Batons, I'll go ahead and read you. And what did that give me to tier 4? Yep. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Tier 4 of the Shocker. We'll see if that gives me any more mod slots. Hammer's never going to learn. Heavy handgun's never going to learn. Knives. What are my hunter? Spears, bows, and rifles. Nope. Okay, so again, that as well. We'll get rid of knives. Long-range rifles. That is going to be something I will be learning, so let's just go ahead and take it. Machine guns. I think I already maxed that. Revolvers. I mean, let's... Where are we at right now? Might as well. We're at almost 8. Scythes. Nope, never going to learn that. Spears. I am. Submachine guns. Nope. Swords. I've already maxed. Okay. That means we have a bunch more. So I need to decide, do I want to level up my turrets, or do we want to jump straight into Hunter? Okay, you need to be sold. Let me grab all my running man guys. So I currently have, what, a 1 and a 3. 1 and a 3, and I've got a 4 on my inventory. Okay, let's start cooking those. Yeah, I gotta make one of those. Alright. So I can make 2 of those. I don't think this is going to get me where I need to go yet. That one it might. Okay, I get a 2. Yeah, I think that's... I have a 2 with a 1 and a 3, so yeah, that's not enough. So I don't have enough of those, but I do think I may have enough of these. Okay, so that gives me a 1, 2, and a 3. Okay, I just need one more. Okay. So tier 3, and I have the tier 3. Gives me a tier 4, and I believe I already have a tier 4. So that'll give me the tier 5. So right now, the tier 4 is a 10% increase. Tier 5, 12.5%. Take it. Okay. So I have a tier 4, 1, 2, 3. I just need one more running speed. And what is that, the jacket? Yep, I need 2 more college jackets. So close. Alright, so I will put you guys in. You, I can now sell. Alright, so let's start looking at stuff that we can sell. Attack speed. Tier 5. Where do you go? You go in hands. Do I already have one of you? Tier 5. I do. Okay, so you guys can all be sold. Alright. Next we have block damage tier 5. Okay, I have 2 class 4 aura off, which I can turn into a 5. So let's go ahead and do that. Class. What the? Oh wait, one's the defense, one's offense. Hold on. Where do you guys go? Chest. Do I have defense tier 5 already. And I don't have offense at all. What do I have in my boots? Alright. So I can get rid of defense. put offense in there. Okay. Fire rate. Where do you go? Hands. What do I already have in my hands? Do I have a fire rate? I don't. Okay, so that's still an option. Genetics experience. I think I'm maxed out on genetics, so I can sell. Knockdown, tier 5. Okay, and I have 2 of you, so I don't need 2. Loot stage, tier 5. I think I already have you, otherwise you should be in. So you're in feet. Yep, loot stage, tier 5. Already there. Okay. Radiation, 3, then 4. I don't have either of you, so if I get either one of those, I can make it a 5. Range damage 2. Rebirth 4. Alright, so let's see. Range damage chest. Or rebirth. Which I have 5. Okay, I can sell that. And then range damage was head. And do I already have you with but better? I have a tier 4. Okay, I'll keep you in there in case I get a better one. The rest of you guys go in here. We have a big sale run. Okay. Running 1, 2, 3, and I have a 4. Stamina loss. Okay. You go in feet. And I just open up some slots. Do I already have stamina loss is 4? Let's up it to 5. Okay. Okay, and you're also for sale. Okay. That's really all I can do right now. Up, you're for sale. And I want to save those for when I get to... Oh, come on. Okay. I want to save those for when I get to the hunter. So I... No. Alright. No, I do. I really want that sniper rifle and I want the archery. Oh, they're both ranged, aren't they? Dang it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the melees and I'm going to craft those into range. That gives me 82 more range. It takes 2 each, so that'll help me get more of what I actually want. Alright. So let's see. Let's go ahead and swap this right now. That's going to give me... Hold on. I get trade aura, or I mean, stabilizer snow, trade aura cigar. Okay, yes. Alright, what else do I need? I needed the pumpkin bread. Okay, I thought I had multiples of those, but you know what? I'm going to make multiples this time because I may take a little bit on this one. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, you do have a cigar. Okay, good. Okay, as soon as I get those, we'll be ready. We're going to do some island hopping. I want to check out all the different traders and spend some money. So, let's see. Grab all of you. Is there any other spot where I've been storing up stuff to sell? Technically, I should sell a lot of this vehicle stuff as well. But I don't think I have it. There's what I was looking for. Look at all that cash. Yeah, I don't think I have room. I gotta make sure I make all those. This is for my... Oh yeah, where's my stun baton? Yes. I gotta make all my storage chests. No. It did not give us any more... Interesting. Okay. I was expecting to get some more mod slots, but no. Okay, did I get my bread? I got 2. Let's get one more. Alright, let me head up to the roof before I go down and grab all that stuff. Let's get my inventory emptied. Okay, now I need to pop down here. A lot of stuff to grab. Can I fill you guys up? Yeah, we got another big traveling horde, and again, at this point, I don't need anything that they're going to drop me, so I'll let my turrets take care of that and keep building up. Right now I'm just trying to get as much stuff into the helicopter as possible. And this, I want to make this, nope, not yet. I want to get this stuff, and I want to be ready to go tomorrow to the snow biome. Alright. Now we just gotta grab whatever's left in there. I have a complete empty inventory, so I should be able to finish. Yep, almost. Good grief. I did have a little bit more room left. Okay, good. Now we're good. Alright, I'm just gonna let you guys keep doing that. We are going... Let's map this out. What's our most convenient path to get to all the traders that we need? Okay, we have Hugh. Did we say that there was another trader over here? Or was it somewhere else? It was here. There we go. Yep, okay. So let's do this. We'll start with him. And then we'll swing around to the other trader, Hugh. And then we'll head over to the other ones. Shoot. I'm probably... Did I not? I bet you I didn't bring my... I didn't. I didn't bring... Oops. I didn't bring the desert stabilizer. Frustrating. Alright. Well, let's... I need for sure to have you. I really didn't care about the cash, but... Alright. It's going to take me a little bit. But we're going to make it through all this stuff. Alright, let's see what he's got.
May I just look?
Alright. But 2 tier 5s, which I will take. 50 gunpowder. I'll take that as well. Oh yeah, I'll take the black guy.
Now, that's the one.
Alright, let's head on to our next one. It's a good thing about the helicopter. I can definitely... There's no way I would have made this, this trip without it. When we get done with this and get back, then it's going to be time for us to kind of really decide what is it we want to take with us for the Wasteland. It's going to be interesting. I'm excited. I really am excited to finally be getting out of the snow. It's like, I didn't really feel like I'd been there that long, but as I started looking at some of the first, the original POIs we did in the areas we were, and I realized how long ago that was, that's when it kind of hit me, and I was like, wow, actually, we've been here for quite a while. I'm curious how many episodes worth we've been here, though. That'd be kind of interesting to see. All right, let's drop it down here. All right, close enough. Okay. All I want to do is check out Hugh, and then we'll head on to the next one. Well, I'll peek at this guy, too.
Light on ammo.
What do you got? Okay, tier 6 drone again. Man, be nice if I actually needed that. All right, Mr. Hugh.
Up. Check these.
Take a little bit more gunpowder. Ooh, we'll take a tier 6 solar cell. Yep. Ammo. I don't care about that. I would take the regular ammo. I don't need bullet tips or casing. I got plenty of those. I'll take the 9mm as well.
Packing heat is always
Okay.
a good idea.
All right. So our next area, you know what? I didn't bring it with me, and I don't feel like going back for it. So we're just gonna stock up with enough vitamins to get us through, and we're just gonna head over to the desert, and then we'll hit the pine forest on our way back. Okay, so our desert trader. We're gonna be coming close to home again. Is Trader Bob. All right. Oh, look at that. He's just kind of hovering there. Okay, 1.9 kilometers. Should be fairly straight up. Okay, we gotta get up a little bit higher yet. Okay. That tier 5 there still is interesting. I would like to check it out, but it's not enough to spend an entire episode, which is probably what we'd have to do to clear that. Man, the world seems so much smaller now with the helicopter, because we've literally just went through the entire snow biome, and we're zooming over to our desert area, and then it's going to be shooting right up to the pine and back. Like, how quickly we can actually make it with this is awesome. Start coming down a little bit. God, I remember coming in here the first time and going, oh, that looks like it's fairly easy, and then just noping out. I might be interested. I think I've high enough level to be able to get the final tier of mercenaries from the burnt forest as well as the wasteland. So what I might end up doing once we get there,
Just stand around until that decides we look like
making a detour to try to just see if anything we can get from, if we can get that tier 5, because that would be nice to have. That is a nice to have. All right, let's go through and see what we got. So we have a tier 2 solar cell. Nope, don't care. None of this don't care. Nope. I'm gonna take the generator bank. So I realized I couldn't make them. I definitely could do the quest for that now as well. Could buy the Warthog is only 37. I could have bought that on my own. Oh well. SMG turret times 2. Yes. Shotgun times 2. Why not? Alrighty, and then what do you have, Mr.
Howdy,
Bob?
partner. What can I will butter my transmission?
Okay, you have another tier 6. I will take you. I don't think any of that. Okay, ammo-wise, we'll take 187 of those. We'll take 237 of those for our turrets. Take some shotgun shells. Okay. I think that is it.
Don't forget
Alrighty.
repair kits. You don't want to end up stranded
Cool.
or have your gun jam on you.
Now we just have to head up to... Were there 2 over here? I think there was, if I remember right. There's Trader Wrecked over there. Wasn't there another Trader Wrecked somewhere that we discovered? I don't know. Could have sworn we'd found another one. No, maybe not. The dirt track. Memories. Alright, Trader Wrecked it is. Let me just look down here just to make sure. I could have sworn we did, but maybe we didn't. Okay. We'll be going past that lovely mine of ours. I gotta check and see what are the what kind of nodes spawn in the wasteland. Do I need to be worried about anything that I cannot get in the wasteland? Like in the winter, I couldn't get, or no, the desert, I couldn't get coal, I think it was. Yeah, I'm curious to see if there's anything in the wasteland that I can't get that I should mine up before we go. So, last of our days dwindling down. I swear, though, I still could have sworn. Maybe I ran past it, but I never activated him. I know he was on the outskirts. It was sometime when we were doing our purges. But, oh well. Actually, is it right there? It is. It is. It's right there. Oh well. I think we found plenty of good quality power. Okay, let's drop it. Oh yes, there's our original home. That's awesome.
Ugh, smells like a dead
All
hole.
right, you know what? While I'm here, I'm going to buy some super corn as well, just to add to what we already have. 15 inches of super corn, sure. All right. All right, Rex, what you got?
Make up your mind or make your way
All
out.
right. Hey, you got a tier 6. I will take that from you. Thank you. Almost consider it tier 4, but no. More shotgun, more 9, more 7.62. Okay. That's black. I'll take it. Okay, and what does that leave us with?
Thanks, buddy.
Still have 25, 50, 100. I still have almost 200 grand? Wow. That was a cell run and a half, actually. Jeez. All right. Let's head home. And we need to pack. It is time to pack. Home should be pretty close. All right. What the? Oh, 180 degrees the other way. All right, yep, so let's head home, and then let's start working on getting our stuff situated for tomorrow, and then figure out what we're going to do for the night. I seem to be, like, lead is my really limited resource. I do have that lead mine nearby, so I probably wouldn't be a bad idea to spend the rest of the night in the mine once we get ourselves packed. Yep. All right. I'll see you guys at the house. Okay, I am back to the base. I did unloaded everything, so I am going to basically fill up all of my pets with what they're going to be taking with them. Oh. Hold on, did I not get everything from you guys there? That's fine. As much money as we made, I really don't care. That's fine. So I'm going to throw all this extra stuff in here. I am going to basically use these chests to kind of simulate everything that's going to be going to up into our helo. And I'll also basically fill them. So I'm going to get this all set up overnight. When we come back in tomorrow morning, it's going to basically be to take off and go to the Wasteland. So I'll spend the rest of tonight preparing for that, getting all of my stuff ready. Again, I want to leave as much stuff behind, so I have to craft quite a few workstations. So I'll get that kind of going. Actually, I probably really should just get a few more. Can I make hammer and pliers? Nope, I don't. I should have a few more of those, but that's fine. It'll be crafting overnight. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please go ahead and leave a like. If you have not already subscribed, I would very much appreciate it if you consider that as well. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.